Allah Yahweh. Allah Yahweh. Baruch atah. Yahweh. Baruch atah Melech. Yahweh. Now for the anointing of the shofar. That concludes our blowing of the shofar. Glory be unto God, for he's worthy to be praised. Shabbat shalom, Shabbat shalom, Shabbat shalom, prophet, Shabbat shalom. Shema, Israel, Yahweh, Echad, Yahweh. Baruch atah Yahweh, Melech, Haolam, Echum, Eshur Shokim, Hashalam Yerushalayim. Baruch atah Yahweh Melech Haolam Echum Me'Melech B'Yit Zahar. Baruch atah Yahweh Melech Haolam Eshur B'Desh Be'Mino Yom HaYesham. Baruch atah Yahweh Melech Haolam No'im Echum Hakara. Shema Yisrael Yahweh Echad Yahashua Echad. Glory be unto Yah, for he's worthy, he's worthy, he's worthy, he's worthy, he's worthy, he's worthy to be praised, he's worthy to be praised, he's worthy to be praised. Where do we start? Since we're talking, everybody's talking about the Reformation, the 100 years prophecy, and the return and damnation. It's time to draw a line in the sand. It is time to draw a line in the sand. In the book of Kings, 1 Kings, in the 18th chapter, and I believe it to be the 21st verse, the prophet approached the people. He gathered the people to the mountain. He brought the people. He asked the people, he said, why stand ye here? Contemplate. Let me read it verbatim. Let me see, 1 Kings 18, and yes, 21. And Elijah came unto all the people and said, how long halt you between two opinions? If Yah be our source, if he be our power, our judge, and our ruler, follow him. But if Lord, Baal, then follow him. And the people answered him not a word. So I don't expect for the people to really answer me a word today on this teaching. But Yah is not the author of confusion. He's not the author of confusion. We are well past the process that we should have begun a long time ago. And the process is that we must begin by checking and seeing, is the person next to you really your brother or sister, according to Torah. I said according to Torah. I didn't say according to blood. I didn't say according because y'all grew up in the same household. I didn't say according because y'all got the same bloodline. I didn't say that. I said according to the bloodline of Torah. Torah has a bloodline. Torah has its family, and Torah has its lineage, and it has its origin. And we must begin the process by saying in our communities, hey, have you heard? Just like y'all pass all these other rules. Have I heard what? Man, it's coming down the line that we're not tolerating drugs, prostitution. We're not tolerating gangs any longer in our communities. Huh? What'd you say? Yeah, you ain't here? The people are beginning to wake up. Not to just truth, but the people are beginning to wake up to righteousness. Hey, see, people been waking up to truth, but they're unrighteous. They're unrighteous. They're waking up to truth, but they're unrighteous. See, the fruit that they're bearing, it tells what type of tree they are. It tells what type of tree they come from. See, it's saying that you will know the tree by the fruit that it bears. That's in your writings. The process must begin by us checking and seeing, is the person next to us really a cool? Or is the person really ark? According to Torah. But first, are you a true brother to yourself? Are you a true sister to yourself? Because how do you treat you? How do you treat your body, mind, and soul? How do you treat your body, mind, and soul? Is it the treatment of putting high levels of impurities into your body and then still claiming that you got all the sense, that you got all wisdom, and you got all knowledge? See, we get down to where you're going to have to draw a line in the sand. I want y'all to turn to Yehoshua. Turn to Joshua, the book of Joshua. We call it 23. Now, Steve, turn to Numbers 33 first, and then we'll go over to that. We'll go right over to that book. Go to Numbers 33, one verse. Numbers 33. You know, I'm going to tell you something too. You can confuse people by cherry picking scripture, and you can confuse people by reading scripture verbatim also. Because reading scripture verbatim is just a letter. That's not the spirit of the letter. See, the letter alone killeth. The spirit maketh alive. So you combine the spirit and the letter, you get the spirit of the letter. So when you read scripture verbatim without spirit, then you still make scripture alive. You still make it untrustworthy. See what it's saying? See what that say right there? That's not what that say. You're in your carnality. You're in the flesh. You're looking at it through the flesh. You're not looking at it from a panoramic 360-degree view. You got tunnel vision. And I have seen men and women, when they come in this book, if it's something that they want to really do, they get tunnel vision. And once they get tunnel vision, they be like a missile. Heat, seek, and destroy. That's it. No other purpose. They're not trying to bring people to salvation. They're not trying to help people to live, because now they're just in a state of frustration. Been in that state myself, but I told y'all a long time ago that I learned what not to do. I didn't learn what to do, I learned what not to do. And what not to do inclined me to be able to teach people is, I know failure oh so well. I know not only how to fail, I know what it is to fail. I know not only how to be wrong, I know what it is to be the definition of wrong. I was once the definition of wrong. Wrong was me. Wrong couldn't stand without me. See, wrong is a word that cannot stand alone. It needs somebody to operate in the action of wrong. Right needs somebody. Right is not a standard. Do you understand that none of these words, none of this verbiage in this book are standalone words? It needs a people to accomplish and to carry out and to bring these things written and coded in this book into fruition. Into fruition. Nothing just happens in this book without man being compliant unto the will of our Heavenly Father. There is no thing of interpretation, and how you feel or what you think. It is a combination of understanding the spirit of the letter. I don't even like to say the Hebrew culture. I don't even like to use the word culture no more, because righteousness is all I'm concerned with. Because when I've seen the Hebrews, there'll be many that are unrighteous. Many that are wavering, that are tossed to and fro like a wave in the sea. Let not that man or woman think that they shall receive anything from Yahweh. Listen to the book. Listen to the verse. Listen to the verse. 33, Numbers 33 and 55. Listen to the book. But if you will not drive out the inhabitants of the land from before you, I'm not going to go no further. Listen, most men and women, when they deal with this verse, they would think of a physical people, a physical war. They would think about warring against the white man or whoever. But this verse, left in letter form, will get all of y'all killed. Senselessly. Because what this verse is talking about, let me read it one more time. I'm going to read this little bit. But if you will not drive out the inhabitants of the land from before you. First of all, what is land? This is land. This is land. This is prime real estate. This right here, this crown, is synonymous. Not what's on my head, what's beneath this kufi. This is synonymous to a whole lot of things. And until you start to drive out the inhabitants, the wrong teachers that you have learned watching auntie, sneaking and peeking at uncle, peeking up on the doors and listening through doors when you were a child, trying to see what you could see and hear what you could hear, and learning all this evil, wicked stuff that you learned. And then you begin to incorporate in the land. You begin to incorporate it into this land. Once you incorporate it into this land, it begins to inhabit you. So now you begin to be co-conspirators. Because now you are harboring a fugitive. That's what sin is. Sin, that's why we must disconnect ourselves from sin, because when we allow sin to dwell in us and to abide with us, we are harboring a fugitive. Sin is the fugitive of Yahweh. It is on the run from Yah. So what sin wants to do, sin wants to find somewhere to find rest. See, as long as sin is put out, and it's put out into the abyss, and it's put out into the air, it's in torment. But sin wants to come in, and it wants to rest. That's why people click. That's why people have short fuses. That's why people do what they're doing. Because sin, because that evil inclination, it wants to rest, and when it awakens the negativity of that person. So you hear them say, oh, the day ain't the day, boy. I'm having a bad day. Anybody can get it. Pastor can get it. Mama can get it. Daddy can get it. Brother can get it. Sister can get it. But I'm going to avoid my enemy because I might kill him. Yeah. And if they, listen, it said, but if you will not drive out the inhabitants of the land from before. See, listen, there's some stuff in this life that's going to try to inhabit. It's going to try to inhabit and have a habitation inside of us. Here. Let me go a little further. Let me go a little further. Then it shall come to pass that those which you let remain of them shall be pricks in your eyes. That's the eye gate. I teach you about eye gates. That's the eye gate. So now, when you see something visually, physically, because seeing is physical. That's not spirit. That's physical. To see with these eyes, that's physical. So when you begin to see with these eyes, what's inside of you, it conjoins itself with what's outside, and that's where your desire begins to come, and it begins to rule and reign on this throne of yours. Because it has connected through the eye gate or through the ear gate. That's why we have to be careful about what we allow to go in around the brain, because if it go around the brain, long enough it goes in the brain. It shall penetrate the brain. It shall penetrate the brain. It says, so then it shall come to pass that those which you let remain. See, that's what is so important about Passover and Passovers and unleavened bread, because we are to get all these things that have ferment, these things that have an ability to ferment. A little leaven leavens the whole lump. It means that if you allow sin and evil concupiscence to dwell inside of your mind, your body, and your soul, then it begins to ferment, and it begins to gain strength through thought. Anger feeds on thought. Lust feeds on thought. There's nothing in your life that could ever harm you that does not come in the form of thought. You got to think it first. It's got to come into the land. See, when you thinking, thinking means that you are now allowing it to come into the land. It's a spy. It's like when we spied out the land of Canaan. It comes in and it begins to essay and spy. That's why the Bible said that when you cast out that negative energy, that energy is going to look for rest, but it finds none. So that energy returns to see if you have been cleaned and swept, and it comes to see if you now possess the nature of Yah, the divine nature of Yah. It comes to see if you are in possession of the divine nature of Yah. And if you are not in possession of the divine nature of Yah, but you just are in the law, not the divine nature of Yah. But it just finds the law, then it goes, that energy finds other energy, and it come back in, and you are worse off than you was when you first started. That's what's happening to people that's coming into the so-called truth with no spirit of the letter, with no righteousness, the spirit of righteousness that accompanies them. I pray that you can follow me. Listen to the book. What's what it say? And thorns it shall be. It say that those which you let remain. See, you let remain. You see. Let's go start once more. You talking about a reconciliation of a body of people, but you're going to allow the drug dealer, allow the drug user, allow the pimp, allow the gangbanger. You're going to allow them to coexist. And I pray you stay with this message, because this message is going to use scripture. I'm not going to use what I think. I'm not going to use where I want to go. I'm going to tell you what thus saith Yah. Because I'm going to show you our offense this day. Listen to the book. It said, look, this thing going to be prick your eyes. It's going to be a thorn in your side. And it shall vex you in the land wherein you dwell. So it's talking about a coexistence. So this is what Shaul said. Shaul began to pull from this verse. Shaul said, if I do what I won't not do. See, the thing that I would do, that I do not. But the thing that I would not do, that I don't want to do, that I do. What he was saying was, that is what I have allowed to dwell within me. I didn't mortify it. I didn't kill it. I didn't bring it into captivity. See, anything that exalts itself above the kingdom of Yah, the kingdom of Yah, the Bible says that in Corinthians that we are to bring that thing into captivity. We didn't say cast it out. He said that we are to bring that thing into captivity to where we shackle, chain, and bind it up. Well, what is he talking about? It means that that thing cannot be found in you when you begin to minister to people. Because if it's in you, then you have a like energy. You have a like energy. You call it a like spirit, but you have a like energy. Y'all start saying, oh yeah, we really vibe. Yeah, we hit it off. We vibe. I met them for the first time and we vibe. And I bet y'all did. Because y'all got the same energy. You got the same energy. So yeah, they your friend. They your friend. Listen to the book. Or so you think they your friends. It says, listen, moreover, it shall come to pass that you shall do, that I shall do unto you as I thought to do unto them. That's y'all. Y'all say, look, the thing that you are harboring, that's on the run from me, the thing, that's sin. Listen, sin on the run from y'all. So, listen, y'all say, listen, the thing that you are allowing, that you are harboring is fugitive. Since you let me dwell amongst you, what I'm going to do for with sin, I'm going to do it to you. I'm going to do it to you. See, you don't want to hear this kind of talk. See, you don't want to hear this kind of talk. Draw a line in the sand. See, I got to say what y'all tell me to say. I can't say what man say. I don't care because I like you. I don't care because I love you. I don't care because I feel you. But one thing when it comes to this book, it's a spiritual book. And I see people that are diving into this book, and everything they pull out of it is flesh, carnality. And I know it's carnality because there's no morality attached to it. So when there is no morality, then you can only have carnality. So you mean to tell me that you have morals in our hoods, ghettos, the most valuable place on the face of the earth, the most talented places on the face of the earth. When football scouts, listen to what I'm finna say, y'all. When football scouts and basketball scouts want to scout for their next star, want to scout for their next football player, quarterback, wide receiver, linebacker, cornerback, point guard, shooting guard, center, they come into the hood. They go to Crenshaw High. They go to Gene Ribault, William M. Raines. They go to Miami Buchholz. They go into the slum. That's where they go to recruit. Because they know that it's rich, that there is a wealth. They know that it is a well that have not been tapped by the people that dwell in that vicinity. They're not protecting their wealth. They let their wealth walk by them and say, look at them, got their pants all down. Won't say a word. Won't say a word. Won't say nothing. Come on. Moreover, it shall come to pass that I shall do unto you. Why would y'all say I'm going to do unto you as I would do unto them? See, you thinking about the people. But y'all saying, look, when I begin to deal with you, I'm really not dealing with you. I'm dealing, oh, come on, thank you, Rock. I'm dealing what you are harboring. When a killer is on the run, and you let him come in your house to hide, and they get a tip that the killer in your house, first they besiege your house. Then they begin to launch tear gas through the window, breaking your windows. They begin to kick your doors, and if he starts shooting, they begin to shoot your house up. They begin to destroy your house. Why? Not because they want you, but your house is getting destroyed because of what you are harboring. If you send that criminal out, that man out, they won't take your house up. They won't bombard your house. They won't attack your house. They only want the transgressor. But no, you want to hide the transgressor. You can't hide the transgression in this body because sin will find you out. I don't care if you say you Yahoo. I don't care who you are. Ephraim. I don't care who you say you are. Half child of Manasseh. I don't care who you say you are. Sin will find you out. Oh, we're going to let the book. We're going to let the book. We're going to do some scriptures. We're going to walk through these scriptures. See, all this here, I'm going to tell y'all something what we do. Let's boycott Gucci. I'm going to boycott Gucci for it. I might have one Gucci hat now. I ain't buying, somebody gave it to me. I think my brother-in-law gave it to me. See, it's easy for somebody who ain't got no money to boycott Gucci. You don't shop at Gucci. That's what tripped me out on Facebook. I be like, boy, you can't afford no Gucci. Girl, you can't afford no Gucci. If you do, it's not on Gucci. It ain't even real. See, we are quick to jump on distractions and foolishness. The whole Hebrew community was dealing with the kneeling. Oh, he's kneeling for injection. What did it change? Nothing. Just another distraction to me. All those who said they won't watch football, they'll be watching football again in the next 2 or 3 years. Because they'll probably have a nephew or a child in the NFL. Y'all ain't hearing me. Yahweh wants that fugitive out of the midst of the camp of Israel. And Yahweh said, I will tear your camp up. I will tear your hood up, and I will do to you what I meant to do to that fugitive, because you got in my way and you attach yourself to that is an offense unto me. So you are paying homage to the creation over the creator. You better rethink this. You got to rethink it. You got to rethink it. You harbor sin, you harbor these things. When you harbor these things, you say one thing at the left side of your mouth and you do something else on the right hand. No. See, listen to me. This is what people don't understand. See, you can't say no prayer on your deathbed. That ain't how it works. That ain't how it, because see, that thing is still in you. It's still, see, listen. You can't speak something out of you. You got to work it out of you. You understand me? That's why the Bible says that your works shall follow you. Not the your works do follow you. That's why a lot of people you see, God, oh, they look bad. That's their deeds showing up on them. Their deeds, the things that they have done in life, it's beginning to show. So they start looking like they ancient, old, no stamina. No look. Because see, I love the things that don't cost me a dime. Don't cost me no money, but it costs me everything. To get up in the morning and do them 2 miles or do them 5 miles. To get in the gym and work this old flesh and to get in them books and work the muscles, work this old brain and work this old mind. To walk, you understand me? To walk. See, I love being set apart because I possess something that the richest man in the world can't possess. Integrity, morals, love, compassion, obedience. You can't buy it. You can't buy it. You can't buy loyalty. You can't buy royalty. If you a buster with $5, you a buster with $5 million. You can't change that until you change a man. Money don't make a man. A man make money. And I'm going to tell y'all something about money. Money never sleeps. Money never rests. Money never sleeps. Money never rests. So all y'all bragging about no sleep game, you're going to have sleep deprivation. You shorten your lifespan. You talking about you chasing a check, you chasing a bag. Money cool, but let me tell you something. Money never rests. Money never sleeps. See, money can't make money when it's resting and when it's sleeping. Money ain't nothing but an energy. Y'all ain't hearing what I'm saying on this place. Y'all not hearing what I'm saying. We as a collective, and I want y'all to turn to Joshua 23, right over to the right. I want y'all to turn over from Numbers, from the book of Numbers. Right on over to Joshua 23 and 13. Let me tell y'all something. If you don't rest your body will rest you. If you don't rest your body will rest you. And you're going to wind up losing money anyhow because you're going to come up sick. You're going to come up lame because you're not allowing your body. Listen, your body ain't money. Your body ain't a machine. Your body is a living organism. This body you in, not even you. That's why when that body falls to the ground, and you be like, Daddy, Mama. Ain't no life, ain't no energy in the body. But the body's still there. The body's still there. The body's still there. But they gone. You ought to start rejoicing. Oh, Oh, glory be unto y'all. Oh, he done received my mama. Oh, y'all done received my dad. Oh, y'all done received my son. Book of Isaiah said, look, do y'all not understand that y'all have taken some people out of this world because of the evil that is to come? This place finna get ratcheter, more ratchet. Listen to the book. Listen to Joshua 13, 23 and 13. Chapter 23, verse 13. Watch this here. Watch this here. I have given you a land for which you did not labor, and cities which you built not, and you dwell in them. Of the vineyards and of the olive yards which ye planted not do you eat. Now more people gonna be saying they're gonna look at this as outside somewhere. Watch this here. Verse 14. Now therefore fear Yah and serve him in sincerity and in truth, and put away the gods, the deities which your fathers served on the other side of the flood and in Egypt, and serve ye Yah. Now let me tell y'all what this is that your father served. What your father served was being hustlers, was to hustle, was to be whoremongers, was to be whores. That's how it got passed to you. That's why you hustled. That's why you became a whoremonger or a whore. Because it was passed down. Because that's what you learned. When I was coming up, man, he cool, man. He got about 3-4 women, man. I see him, man. I see him with a different woman. You know, I see him with 2 or 3 different girls today as a little boy. That excited me. Because that's what all I saw. Was to be cool back in them days was to have more than one woman. Was to have money from selling dope, shooting dice, robbing, being a jackman. All that in my era. See, I can talk to y'all because I was wrong once upon a time in my life. I get to talk about it. Because, see, I'm the ex-drug dealer that you had to stop. I'm the one that y'all had to get out of Israel. If y'all would ever go move forward, y'all would have had to get rid of me, because I would have made your women whores. I would have made your men whoremongers, because I would have kept feeding them dope. I would have kept feeding them liquor. I would have kept feeding them negativity for my own gain. That's how I know you would have had the first thing y'all would have had to do if y'all would ever go move forward was to get rid of this Negro right here. He got to go. And however y'all would have had to get rid of me, y'all would have had to do it. But you would have had to grow me some big kahuna to do it. Unless it was a whole community. That's when I began to move. When the community came, rose up again, when I went on 25th and Spires, down in the dead end, when the community and all the people around me began to look at me, and they began to pick me out because of what I was doing, I had to relocate. It did something that we call, it got hot. It got hot. My house got hot. So I had to relocate. Why? Because the numbers, there was strength in numbers, and I couldn't fight all them people. Everybody had a phone in the house, so I didn't know who was calling the police. I didn't know who was telling what. That's how I know that the dope dealer got to go, that the drug user got to go, and we are offering rehab. Rehab means to rehabilitate you. We are offering that you be rehabilitated, that you can dwell with us in the community, because we are ushering in our Heavenly Father. See, the only time y'all want to usher in the Heavenly Father is at a funeral. When somebody done got murdered, at the benediction, That's when you want to usher in our Heavenly Father. But after that, but before all that, party. Oh, I'm finna go hit me a lick. I'm finna go raw cross town. I'm finna go raw. I know firsthand. You can't tell me nothing about being nasty, evil, mean, and wicked. Nothing. I know I come from the muck. I come from nothing. But I come to let y'all know, I know that I was incorrect this day. I was incorrect, and I had to be stopped. Why? Because I was going to be stopped anyway. I was going to be stopped in that day. When I got ready to go before y'all, you're going to stop me from entering in. You're like, your kind can't enter in here, but I tell you what, I got to play for your kind. I got to play for your kind. So I began to feel y'all. I began to put myself to the study to show myself approved unto y'all. For a workman should not be ashamed, but he should rightfully divide the word of truth. The word has to be divided. The word of truth has to be divided. You have to have balance. When you start going to an extreme, a hard extreme, you ain't got balance. You don't have balance because you're pulling too hard, and it's not that hard of a pull. It's a pull, but it's not an undertow. Something that just sweeps you out and just sweeps you away. Listen to the book. Now therefore fear Yahweh, serve him sincerely. Verse 15. And if it seem evil unto you to serve Yah, choose you this day whom you will serve. Whether of the deities of your fathers. So y'all gonna keep serving strip clubs like your forefathers. Y'all gonna keep serving club, going out clubbing and dying. Y'all gonna keep serving the dope. You understand me? Y'all gonna keep serving the robbing. Y'all gonna keep serving, allowing pedophilia to get rapists, women beaters, women abusers. We just gonna keep allowing that. A man ought to be scared to put his hand on a woman in our community, and a woman ought to be scared to put her hands on in our community. Make the elders sit in the gate. Make the elders come back the way they're supposed to be. You start seeing a cat 50 years old trying to holler at somebody 18, 20 years old. Hey man, look here. Sir, ain't he married? See, listen, this is a conglomerate move. This is a move that I'm going to show it to you in the book. I'm going to show it to you in the book. If this your mentality about nation and kingdom building, nation building, then there is a blueprint. That's all I'm telling you. There's a blueprint. See, it's enough people talking about the feast days. I don't need to talk about the feast days. There's some brothers that's well around it in the feast days. Some brothers that well around it also with the calendar. I'm grounded with the calendar. You understand? I'm well around it with the moon. And just because you saying something, you can't show that specifically in the Bible. Because it's been transliterated. And then when you try to take it back in the Hebrew, remember, you still taking back in the Hebrew what's been transliterated. Or translated. So you still off because you don't have the original writings. So for you to act as if you the master Hebrew, master Maya, or whatever, who you want to be, you still off. You don't got no original documents. That's why the way back to Yah is the old path. The way back to Yah is through righteousness. And righteousness, gangbangers gotta go. Y'all know what got to go? Thieves got to go. Carjackers got to go. People breaking people's houses got to go. And you know where all the people come from? From dope. Everything I'm going to name to y'all stems from the sale of dope in our communities. Why people steal? Not to provide for their family. You can't steal enough to pay your rent. You stealing to buy dope. Why women selling their bodies? So they probably can get high, all to buy dope. Why you ain't got to get up and go to work in the morning? Because you relying on dope. Why you jumping on that woman? Probably because you own dope, ain't got no dope, something done got off now. Why she clicking on you? Why this woman done left her children with her mama for 2 weeks? Probably because of dope. And a man on dope, because the man wasn't on dope or nothing, he'll say, look, go get them children. Y'all want to blame everything and y'all want to blame everybody. But we do not hold ourselves accountable. And that's why I can't roll. When y'all get to pointing fingers, I see 3 fingers pointing back at me. Ain't nobody got to do nothing for me in my community but me. And if I can't get it done, it don't deserve to be done. Because if anybody else from any other nationality come and do it, then you might as well call them master. Listen to the book. Listen to the book. Show you what it says. I'm gonna show you what we got to remove out of us individually first. And if it seem evil unto you to serve, y'all choose you this young, who you will serve, whether of the deities of which your father served that were on the other side. See the other side of the flood. The other side, what's the other side of the flood? Listen, let me give you some spiritual. The other side of the flood, I want to ask you what you came through. The whole time you was a baby, what were you in? What you was in when you was a baby? You was inside your mama, and you was inside of what they call it? That sack, what they call it? You be inside what? You be inside a sack when you inside your mama. And then you in water. You in substance. You in a substance like water. And then before your mama gave birth to you, when you met a female, you passed through the water. Uh-oh. You passed through the water. You passed through the flood because the whole time that you was in your mama's belly, you was in the flood. Yeah, you was in the flood. And then when you begin to come to this world, you passed through the flood. So now when he said, I was born in sin, I was shaken in it. Oh, come on. Why was he born in sin, shaken in it? Because the thing that he would learn from his father. The thing that he would learn from his mama that were not of y'all. Not only his mom and his daddy, but his aunties, his brothers, his sisters, his cousins. Listen to the book. Listen to the book. Well, on the other side of the flood are the deities of the Amorites in whose land you dwell. But as for me and my house, we will serve y'all. Let me show y'all something. I want to show y'all this. I want to show y'all what's among us, okay? I want to show y'all what's among us. I'm going to name a few things that are enemies to us. I'm going to name them in the physical. Amorite, Jebusite, Hivite, Hittite, Edomite. Now watch this. Let me show you something. I want y'all to turn in the same book to chapter 13, verse 13. Same book again. Go back. I'm going to show y'all something. I'm going to show y'all what happens. I'm going to set a little stage up. I'm going to jump a little bit here, but I'm going to come back. Watch this here. Nevertheless, because we talking about what we got to drive out. Nevertheless, the children of Israel expelled not the Gusherites, nor the Maacathites, but the Gusherites and the Maacathites dwell among Israel until this day. Now, I ain't going to give you no more. Y'all going to have to research and go see who these people are. They look just like you look. Now I want y'all to turn to chapter 15, verse 63. Come on, somebody. See, we talk about pure bloodline. Man, we big jacked up. Verse 63. As for the Jebusites, the inhabitants of Jerusalem, the children of Yehudah could not drive them out. But the Jebusites dwell with the children of Yehudah at Jerusalem unto this day. Y'all better come on. 16 and 10. And they drove not out the Canaanites, y'all know who that is, that dwelt in Giza, but the Canaanites dwell among the Ephraimites until this day, and serve under tribute. 17 and 13. Yet it came to pass when the children of Israel were waxing strong, that they put the Canaanites to tribute, but did not utterly drive them out. Man, when you didn't drive them out way back here, in this first book of Yehoshua, I want y'all to look here. Chronographically, this book would be here, because you coming from out of receiving the Torah, and then you come into the minister, that the man that was the minister and the servant of the Moshe, so he would be right here on the backside, because he was the next one that led Israel. So chronological order. So listen, we talking about mingled seed, we talking about being 100% Hebrew. We've been mingled with Egypt. We've been mingled with Africa. Since you want to make them the enemy. Listen to the book. The good land, people. Y'all know what the good land is. The good land is you. You are the good land. You are the good land that y'all planted on the earth. The erects. You are the land. You are the walking, mobile, breathing land. We are the land that dwell on the face of the earth. Y'all ain't gonna catch that. I told y'all, when that person there on the ground, that's land. That land, it goes back into the earth. That spirit goes back from whence it came. Its energy can't be destroyed. That's why I ain't crying for mama. I ain't crying for mama, dear grandmama. I was late. I lay right on this floor. And I prayed in the realm, and I helped usher her in. You understand me? Start praying. Start getting in the place of praying fast. When my grandmother was going through, I was able to go to where my grandmama was. And I saw my grandmama in turmoil. And as I began to minister to my grandmother while she lay there in hospice. And then the next vision I saw, my grandmama, she was about 15 or 17 years old. She had on one of them little old skirts and them socks, them shoes anyway, them socks that fold down, what y'all call them Bobby. And I seen her sprint. She was running so fast. In between something, I couldn't say it again, but she was running so fast into that light. I couldn't even see it. It was like a blur. But I knew it was her. And then after I got off the floor, I was still on the floor, got no reason to lie to you. I received a phone call from my elder sister. And she said, brother, Mama dear done passed. I said, I know. I said, I know. I saw her make it in. I saw her make it in. So, hopefully, y'all were there praying. Because I was on the floor in the realm. See, let me tell you something. You may not know this, but you can leave this body. The energy that's in this body can leave this body, and it can dwell, it can move, it can travel, it can move. These are the limitless powers these unlimited powers that I see Hebrews quench. The spirit. They are quenching the spirit. Listen, we have to begin to tell one another that we will no longer tolerate drugs in our communities. This is what I refer to as heavy lifting. I'm talking to y'all about some heavy lifting. I'm not giving y'all, listen, I'm giving y'all what the book says. I'm giving y'all what the book says. It's what the book says. Y'all hanging there. If you hang in there, see, we're going to have to follow y'all's lead. We're going to have to follow y'all's lead. We're going to have to follow his. We're going to have to follow his lead. There's no other way. I just showed y'all that we mingled. So for us to fight and say that no other nation, no other nationality of people can come before y'all, or y'all not gonna save them, you praise because you're not pure, you're not a pure-blooded Hebrew. If you in America, you're not 100% Hebrew. You're not 100% Hebrew. That's why all y'all doing DNA tests, they come and tell y'all, oh, you got ancestry in Ghana, and you got some in your Ghana, and you 1% West Indies, and you just, what do you think the people telling you? Your blood tainted. They picking up, if it's true what they saying. Let me tell you something. We tainted our own blood, then they tainted our blood some more, and like I heard somebody say, and now they sell y'all the test. They mess y'all up, and then they sell y'all the test to see where y'all come from. Tell you where you come from, and then y'all gonna pay them money to tell y'all where y'all come from. Y'all know where y'all come from? We twisted. We twisted. You believe anything besides the Spirit. You believe anything written, but you won't believe the Spirit. The Spirit not a lie. Spirit word not a lie. Well, if the Spirit word not a lie, then why do I hear Hebrews? Rest in completeness, not seek. Rest in completeness, not seek. Rest in completeness, Kohan. But it ain't no Spirit. It ain't no Ruach HaKodesh. It ain't no Holy Spirit. But you telling somebody to rest in completeness. Rest up. Where the rest of that? Let me tell y'all something. If y'all know anybody that died, I'm gonna get your blood off on that. Look, I'm gonna tell you what the Ruach just said. If y'all know anybody that died and they didn't receive rest while they was on earth, they didn't die and enter into rest neither. They did not die and enter into rest. If they died in the streets, if they died on the boat, where they died at, if they had not received, I told y'all, salvation is apprehended while you are among the living. You can't apprehend salvation in the grave. You can't apprehend salvation on your death. Righteousness on your death. Because you sick, that make you righteous? No, you scared. You should have been scared. That's why he giving y'all clue. He said, seek me in your youth. Y'all know what youth mean? Y'all know what youth mean? He said, seek me while I may be found. Look it up for yourself. Look it up. Listen, if a person didn't have no rest, no shalom, you understand me? They have no Shabbat, no Sabbath, no rest. They had no shalom, no peace while they were monthly living. How y'all think they got it while they were monthly dead? That's why I changed my life and stuff started clicking. Boy, if you live this hellish life, you ain't got no place in paradise, boy. So I turned to the Father and I said, Father, give me strength. Give me strength so I don't have to go to wherever disobedient children go. Because it's just like this. When you got two children and one child disobedient, what you do? You separate the children. You separate the disobedient child from the obedient children. Show you what you do. The obedient children, y'all can go watch TV. Y'all can go get in the pool. But the disobedient child, you can't watch no TV. You can't get in no pool. Matter of fact, you go over there and read a book. You go take a nap. You separate them. So where y'all think y'all get the separation from? You get it from your Heavenly Father. He gonna separate the disobedient from the obedient. He gonna separate the righteous from the unrighteous. Oh yes, he is. Y'all can keep praying to me through the benediction, since y'all got more power. Listen, this is heavy lifting. I want y'all to turn back to Yehoshua. We still in the book, right? That's what we still right? Let's turn to the 24th. Let's go to the 24th chapter. Twenty-four chapter. Chapter 13th verse. Listen to the book. Read this. We're gonna hit this one more time. I have given you the land for which you did not labor, and cities which you built not, and you dwell in them, or the vineyards of the olive yards which ye planted not, do you eat. Now therefore fear Yahweh and serve him in sincerity and in truth, and put away. This is what it says. Where would you be putting these things away? Where? Where would you be putting these things away from before you? What is he saying? If you allow these things, like if you would have allowed me to dwell among you, I will teach your children wrong. Just by them seeing me. Listen, I don't have to take your son. Listen, drug dealers don't have to take your son under their wing. When your son see them riding them cars and with that boom and get out with clothes, and when they see them, your child say, I want to be like him. They see the woman with her butt cheeks hanging all out and all the different color weave and all this stuff. I want to be like her when I grow up. She bought me some potatoes. Every time I see her, she buy me some potatoes. That's why you better be careful who you receive a gift from. That's why the Bible said, look, don't take not a gift. Because when you take a gift, it mess your morals up. See, when you take a gift from people, it mess your morals up. That's why I learned sometimes you got to hit that button that say, what did it say? What did the button say? What did the button say? When somebody send you something, since we in so much technology, the technology age, some people that send stuff to me, I mash the refund button. I'm finna hit the refund button, not trying to say, but I'm finna get ready to hit the refund button today. Because I'm finna send somebody back something. Because this ministry built different. I was talking to my wife this morning. This ministry is not built on if people like me and my wife. That's not how we stay open. My wife and myself, we don't stay open because the first thing that I've seen people do when they get mad is they pull back on the tide. That's the first thing. Listen, that's the first thing that I've been in this walk for a long time. I have no problem because your tide don't keep this place open. Your tithe is between you and Yah. And this is just a storehouse, a place for you to deposit your obedience of you tithing in this place. You understand? If you're not tithing money, the Bible says you're supposed to tithe, so y'all still need to be tithing some greens or some grains. For all y'all who believe in that the tithe was fruits and vegetables, y'all need to be tithing fruits and vegetables somewhere. But y'all need to be tithing. Everybody that's right, that's righteous, they're not going to receive everybody's tithe. I ain't going to receive everybody's tithe because some people think it's a gift. Some people think they're doing a favor. And like I tell my wife, listen, Kenneth Copeland, T.D. Jakes, George Miles, Benny Hinn, Creflo Dollar, if the people ever get mad, Joel Osteen, the people ever get mad and pull their tithe, them places shut down. But when they got mad and pulled their tithe from him, this place stood up stronger. It stood stronger than when the people was here. Than when the people was tithing, the place began to blossom more. How you mean begin to blossom? Some miraculous way, the rent was they owed the people owed us $8,000. Some miraculous way, the light bill company owed us some money. Do you understand me? We Hebrews think, they don't understand. I don't know, we got a spirit to hurt one another. If we think that we can hurt somebody, oh, I'm going to show them that they need me. I ain't going to never show you that you need me. What I am going to show you is, look, we don't need each other. You fine, and I'm fine. You was fine before you met me. I was fine before I met you. If we can't come together with the same mind of Yah, not agree on us, but agree on the word. I ain't worried about that yet. This place been open 10 years or better. I don't even know. I don't lost count. Place been open 3 years. I've been 10 years. I know I was just 7 years before my wife died. She been in 3. You understand me? So I just want to put that out there because people think they sowing. Look, you're not sowing into me. You're not even sowing into the Yah in me. You sowing your seed to Yah. This just a place for me doing my due diligence unto Yah. That's it. If you give an offering, you understand what I'm saying? A free will offering, the free will offering was still given unto Yah. The priest, the Kohan, was just in a place. If you're not in that place where you're in a temple, it does not mean that you cannot work for Yah. But you're not in a temple. You're not in a place where drunks can come in and throw up and lay on your floor smelling pissy and people just walking in and walking around spaced out looking crazy. You got to say something. You know what I'm saying? You're not going to let them people in your house. There is a difference. Don't let folk catch y'all up. Y'all getting caught up. And we as a people, we try to use strategies when we don't get our way, when whatever we thought, what we thought, if it ain't going the way we thought, then, we start being vindictive. We start being vindictive. Which I just sit back and I say, well, y'all, guess what? If you gonna keep this place open, then you're gonna have to send me something for this stuff. Now I work. But the work gonna have to be big enough, Yahweh, to keep your huge establishment. Yeah, y'all got a huge establishment here. It's a gym. It's a gym in here. A total fitness gym. It's a health food over there, Herbalife, or whatever else you want to do. You understand me? It's work. It's a dream center because in this place I teach children, my children, that they learn how to screen print when they were younger, but they probably don't forgot. how to screen print. They learned about emotion. They learned about the ink. They learned about the solubles. They learned about everything about it. They was young. They probably forgot about it. They didn't show interest in it. They probably forgot. It's a heat print. There is entrepreneurship in this building. Don't cost a dime, but what your child can get out of this place, they can live. This place teaches people how to be fishermen and not just feed people fish. How about that? But one of the most difficult things that I've seen, before you can scale a fish, you got to catch it. You got to catch it. And people don't want to get caught. Only thing the people want is the bait. They so slick, the hook is what catch them, but they outslick the hook. The hook is y'all. They outslicking y'all way. They think. So people come in and they want to use your resources or whatever, and then be on their own. We got to come together. We got to come together. We got to be able to educate our children. One time, when the Dream Center was going on the other side of the door, when the Dream Center was going, once a week we had mechanics coming in to teach the children or take the children to the mechanic shop. But when the people got mad, you understand me? Because I wouldn't do. You ain't finna make me a hoe. I don't care. When I was singing in ministry, I'm not doing it. How about that? So a lot of people got mad at me because I wasn't finna let you stain my name, because the Bible says a good name is more valuable. I remember the Rock came to me one day. He said, listen, why would you start something that you can't continue? Why would you start something that you cannot continue? Because it is the enemy of y'all. You must be telling me to tell somebody else, because I'm good. I ain't doing it. I'm not doing it. People try to make you a whole mama. People gonna try to come in your life because y'all single. And because y'all single, they're gonna try to come in your life and try to get you to do things that you don't want to do. Same thing for me. If people come into your life and try to get you to do things that you don't want to do. What I'm saying right now is we got to be careful with what we are allowing to be in our midst. So when they came and they showed their intent, I was glad that they showed their intentions. Because they didn't come for the word. They didn't come for y'all. They came with a spirit of lust. They came for, I guess, to be first lady. I guess they came to be to get a hug, and that was an apostle. And I stood up in this place one day. And it was the best mistake that I ever made in my life. I said, I just want to tell every last one of y'all, this place is packed out. It wasn't nothing but maybe 45 men in this entire place. And I said, look, I will not be taking any woman that came through those doors looking for salvation. I'm not taking nobody that came through the door looking for salvation as my wife. Because I'm taking advantage. That's like a fox in a hen house. Do you understand me? That's like a fox in a hen house. When I get a wife, I promise you, she won't be nobody that came through them doors. If my wife, like I never came through them doors, she wouldn't be my wife. Because you got to have ethics. You got to have morals. And you got to stick to your morals. You got to stick to your ethics. Because if you don't, you will lose your value. You'll be worthless. Listen to the book. Come on, listen to the book. Go back, let's go to Judges. Let's go to Judges 3:1. Let's go to Judges 3:1. Come on, turn back to your left. Turn back to your right, Judges. Turn to the right of the Bible. Judges 3. 3 and 1. Let's look at this. Let's look at this. Listen. How I know this type of warfare. How I know that what y'all got me teaching and telling people is correct. Because I've dealt with it on lower levels. And those particular people, once I straightened them, they had to go. They had to clear out. You know why they had to go? And that's why I keep saying we got to go and tell people, teach people this talk. Because people gonna be saying, no, I ain't trying to live like that. I ain't trying to do that. I don't want to live like that. That's too hard. Well, if that's too hard, then go form your own. Go be a part of the heathens. But you can't be a part of this righteous nation that's turning back to our Heavenly Father, so our Heavenly Father can once dwell in the midst of the camp. And I give a shout out to all the Hebrews that done got land over here in the United States, and y'all building on it. And y'all ain't trying to go back to Africa. I give y'all a shout out to everybody that's building here right now, because you need a prototype. Listen to the book. Listen to the book. Judges 3. Say Judges 3 and 1. Listen to the book. Now these are the nations which y'all left. And I want y'all to get this now. I want y'all to get why they left. I want y'all to understand this. This is the book. Now these are the nations which y'all left. Why he left the nations? To prove Israel by him. Come on, somebody. See, this is the stuff that folk ain't telling. This is the stuff that folk ain't telling. Yahweh left a remnant. Because the remnant lets you know what's inside you. Strip club in the land. I don't go to the strip club because the strip club ain't inside me. Club. I don't go to the club because the club ain't inside me. Drunk. I ain't drunk because the drunk ain't inside me. A drunk ain't inside me. A junkie. I ain't a junkie because the junkie ain't inside of me. I'm not a cokehead because cocaine or cokehead don't dwell in me. You understand me? Do y'all understand what I'm saying? I'm not a heroin addict because the heroin addict don't dwell inside me. What I'm trying to express to y'all, whatever in the land that's not of y'all, and you gravitate towards it, it was in you anyhow. That's what y'all call curiosity. And you know they say curiosity kills the cat. That's why y'all say drive them out. Drive these things out of you. So that when these things that I have allowed to be in the land, they won't affect you, cloud your judgment. They will not disorient your vision, because vision requires focus. You need focus. You need to be focused in order to carry out the vision of Yah. And my wife spoke on vision last night, and in light words, she really hit me hard. And when she was teaching, you know, I sat there and she was hitting me with three pieces. Bam, bam, two to the body, and bam, one to the head. Then I feel it, ooh, bam, I feel it coming uppercut. I be like, my, that word that word, my wife, that word beat the brakes on me last night. Because it talked about vision, writing it down, making it plain. The same thing my wife been telling me since I married her. Then y'all done see some other people. Probably now to come sometime and be like, you working on that book? You working on that book? I got to do it right now, one page a day. One page a day, Apostle. You understand me? So, see, a lot she think I don't be getting it. She think I don't be listening. But I be attentive. You understand me? I be listening because the word is always for me. The word is always for me. So when Stephen is talking about vision, it encouraged me, because when y'all gave me the vision, it was two things that he said that I had to deal with first with the vision. The first thing that y'all said that I had to deal with a vision was the die, the DI, the die. Because die, when you put it in the front of vision, it is division. It brings in, it ushers in division. And when you usher in division, then you begin to have revision. You understand what I'm saying? You begin to have all kind of stuff, and now everybody around you got a vision. And it ain't the same. I've been there, well, G.O.D. done called me to do this here, and called me to do that there, and I'm called to go here and called to that. And those people that left field say that, ain't none of them hardly in ministry, and they not a damn one of them got no sanctuary. But they say that they was called. Now, whatever they was called to, they told me they was called to open up their own ministry, which was cool. So I said, well, I tell you what, you can come in here on the day that I'm not here, but you're going to have to pay for your lights and your app. I'm not paying for it. But I'll give you the platform, and you can come in here and you can build your ministry, and then y'all can move on. I guess, I don't know what they wanted, but none of them never took me up on it. None of them never took me on to come in a place, state-of-the-art sound system. You understand me? Keyboard, y'all got a keyboard player? Keyboard player, no. It's a Motif XF6 back there. Keyboard player, know about that. You understand me? None of them took me up on the offer. The ones that did come, they wanted to preach to the congregation. I was like, no, the congregation don't come to the platform. I'm not doing it. I never held a revival in this place. I never bring nobody in to speak for me in this place. I'll let somebody come in if they have someone to speak to. Y'all give out some flyers and y'all get some people to come, because the people that was in here, though, they can't follow your teaching. Because what y'all teaching, I don't want to say it was beneath them, but where they were taught on a spiritual level, and they weren't taught on demons, devils, and goblins and goblins. They weren't taught on that level in them. That was one of the strengths that they had, because they weren't dealing with no devil. They was taught to deal with the man in the mirror. So they had a strength, they had a power. They weren't fighting some outside entity. But no one ever took me up on that. No one ever took me up on that. And I always, it began to make me feel good, because I'm like, well, if all these people saying that they got this calling, then I want to be a part of their process. I want to help them. When they said they had, I didn't fight or shun them. I opened the doors on this place. I didn't care if it was a man or a woman, but when you did it for a woman, she thought so when it wasn't nothing. It's nothing. It's nothing. It's ministry. It's something. It's ministry. I was never with the hooking up, and I did that in the world. I ain't never had problems with a woman in my life. I didn't need to be an apostle, to a pastor or a doctor to draw women, to be a woman magnet. I didn't need that. Some men, they only attract women because they're in that position now. I was in that position in the world. That's one of my advantages. So when I got here, I was like, no. Let me teach you how to be a queen. Let me teach you how to be a lady. Let me show you that all men are not the same. All men do not want you. And we need more men like that to straighten sisters out. We need more sisters to straighten men out there. Look, no, it's not that. It's ministry. It's kingdom first. Seek ye first the kingdom, and all things else shall be added. It shall be added unto you. It shall be added. Listen to the book. See, things gonna come to prove you. See, things gonna come to show you who you really are in this walk. You understand me? See, I don't want to hear that about anybody perfect. Let me tell you something. When you in leadership, certain things you cannot do. When you're in leadership, certain things, I ain't saying the pews. I say when you on the other side of the pulpit where I am, certain things you cannot do. If you want to do them, sit down. You need to be in the pews. You need to be sitting down. You need to get taught because you have not been rewired. When you come to Yah rewires you. How do I know? Because before my wife, I had went through a spell of about 8 years where I didn't even see a woman. When I saw a woman, I didn't see her as an object. I didn't see her as an object, and I had no conversation for women. I had no conversation because y'all had rewired me in such a way. Because I had given y'all my all, my everything. I had opened myself up to the divine nature of Yahweh. And when the divine nature that was already in me that lay dormant, it didn't come in, it was dormant. Everything that you need is already instilled in you. There's nothing that you need that is outside of you. Everything that you need, it is in you and it lies dormant. And there are certain things, certain tones and vibrations that begin to wake up and begins to uproot and uproot the things in you of righteousness. Righteousness is not an outside job. Righteousness is an inside job. Unrighteousness is an outside job. Do you hear me? Unrighteousness is an outside job. Evil is an outside job. What do you mean? Your ear gates and your eye gates. Control his flesh. Listen to the book. Yahweh says, even as many of Israel had not known all the wars of Canaan. They had not experienced all the wars of Canaan. Only that generation of the children of Israel might know to teach them war, at the least such as before knew nothing thereof. So it means that this particular people is like us. We didn't go through slavery. We are on the other side of the flood. We are on the other side of slavery, prohibition. We are on the other side of that now. We were not attacked by dogs. Yeah, we faced some things, but we didn't face what Martin Luther faced. We didn't face with Harriet Tubman, Frederick Douglass. We didn't face with Nat Turner. We didn't face with Marcus Garvey. We didn't face what some of them faced. We are on the other side. I'm trying to explain to y'all in 57 time frame what this book is saying. It says, only that generation of the children of Israel might know to teach, prepare them for conflict and war, at least such as before knew nothing thereof. So that's just like us coming out of slavery. They didn't know nothing about being Hebrew, being an Israelite. They didn't know that they came from out of the land or that they were slaves or that they were captive. You know? And they didn't know. Watch this, listen to the book. Namely, 5 Baali, which is lords, of the Philistines, of the Canaanites, of the Sidonians, and the Hivites that dwelt in Mount Lebanon, from Mount Baal Hamon unto the entering in of Hamath. And they were to prove Israel by them, to know whether they would listen unto the commandments of Yah, which he commanded their fathers by the hand of Moshe. Listen what the Bible is saying. Give America back its strip clubs. Give America back its dope, Hebrews. Y'all don't bring no dope over here. Y'all don't got no ships. Y'all don't got no planes. You don't got no poppy fields. Hell, you don't even grow your own weed. Y'all don't got no opium. You don't got none of that stuff. This stuff is being shipped into you. And they're making you pay for it. And it's getting you addicted. And you going to jail back into slavery for it. Come on, man. Come on. Come on. You're flooding your communities with it. And if you get caught with it, they hide you. Come on, somebody help. Come on, somebody help. That's why it's got to go. Because it's not even us. Listen to the book. And the children of Israel dwelt among the Canaanite, Hittite, Amorite, Perizzite, the Hivite, the Jebusite. And they took their daughters. See, we keep talking about I'm Hebrew, I'm Hebrew, and can't nobody else speak Israel. You somebody else Hebrew. You ain't just Hebrew, right? You somebody else too. Listen to the book. And they took their daughters to be their wives and gave their daughters to their sons and served their deities. Same thing we doing now. When they doing y'all, anybody peddling that rock, peddling that cocaine, peddling that heroin, that molly, that ecstasy, all that mess you peddling flocking. Man, y'all ain't come up with that stuff in no laboratory. I guarantee you ain't invented. But you used it. Listen to the book. You gotta root out the Canaanite, the Hivite, the Amorite, the Perizzites, the Hivites, the Jebusites. You gotta root out what you learned. What you learned, this stuff gotta be run out. It's got to be driven out. You gotta drive this stuff out. Fasting and praying. Many people don't even know how to pray. They don't know how to pray. The first thing they do when they start praying is they start begging and complaining. That's not what prayer is. Listen, prayer, I'm going to tell y'all the true works of prayer, the first work of prayer. The first work of prayer is to shift and bring you into alignment with the will of Yah, with what he got going on. Prayer is not to bring Yah into what you got going on. That's not what prayer is. If we shift and move to where Yah is, you don't have to pray those prayers to try to get Yah to come in where you had to intervene. Secondly, once you align yourself with Yah and you begin to receive the vision, now you're going to ask Yah for strength to carry it out. And in order to do that, you got to keep coming back to Yah. You got to keep coming back to Yah because you're going to get your head kicked off. Like I was saying, listen, when people are lost and fighting for their lives, it's like they're frail in their arms. They not only will hit their enemy, they also will hit their asset. They also will hit the person that was sent. Do you understand me? To be an asset to them. But then you got to have balance to understand, am I too much of a crutch? And when you become a crutch, then you have to move yourself out of the way. Because then you realize that person needs Yah. And you are standing in the place of Yah. And you are standing in the way of Yah. So you got to trust Yah. And a lot of people don't want to trust Yah. I have to trust Yah. I have to. Because if you don't trust him, then a lot of times what you wind up doing, you wind up getting angry with people and you wind up cutting them off. When I cut people off, it's because I'm trusting y'all. I'm not mad. I'll tell my wife tomorrow, look, I'm not mad. I'm not mad at him or her. I'm cutting them off so y'all can deal with them. I got to get out of the way so y'all can deal with them. Listen to the book. So it said they took them daughters and they took their wives. Verse 7, and the children of Israel did even in the sight of Yah and forgot Yah, their Abba, and served Baal them, lords, and the groves. Then it said, therefore, the anger of Yah was hot against who? Was it hot against, I want y'all to get this, was the anger of Yah hot against the Canaanites? No. Was it hot against the Hittites? No. Was it hot against the Amorites? No. It was hot against Israel, and he sold him into the hand. You're reading this Bible wrong. The offense is the Hebrew, not the Amorite. And the offense is because y'all gave us this law. He gave us his statutes. He gave us his judgments. He gave us his rules and his regulations. He gave us his feast days. We remember we are the apple of his eye. They not the apple of his eye. So let me ask you something. When y'all desire like somebody and they become the apple of your eye in your life and they begin to mistreat you, how do you feel about them? When you were so crazy about them in the beginning, but they began to mistreat you. You're not mad with what they doing. You upset with them for doing it. You ain't mad with the club. You ain't mad with the strip club. You're mad at them for going to the strip club. You're mad at them going and spending his whole check on dope. Come on, let's move to Judges 2 and 3, and then I'm gonna have to read this. I'm gonna have to read this in reverse. I'm gonna have to read 3 first. Let's read Judges 2 and 3. Let's go back. Let's go back. We're gonna read 3 first. Wherefore I also said, I will not drive them out from before you, but they shall be as thorns in your sides, and their deity shall be a snare unto you. Now watch this. Now read verse 2. And you shall make no league with the inhabitants of this land. You shall throw down their altars, but you have not obeyed my voice. Why have you done this? Now, the reason why I read that way, because verse 2 tells what you must do. See, sometimes when you read what you must do, and then you read like this, like wherefore I will drive them out. I will not drive them out from before you. There's a reason. You forget why he's not driving them out. The reason why he's not driving them out, because he said, look, don't make no league with the fallacy of the land. Don't make no league with these fugitives of the land. You shall throw down their altars, but you have not obeyed my voice. We're not throwing down their altars. Dope is an altar, y'all. That's an altar. Fornication is an altar. Adultery is an altar. Disrespecting your parents is an altar. You serve in that. See, the Bible says, do you not know whom you obey is whom you serve? What you obey is whom you serve? So, when you read verse 3, he said, look, I ain't driving nothing out from before me, but they should be as thorns. So we already know why they're going to be thorns, because what he's going to do is he said, listen, I'm going to leave this in the land to see what y'all going to choose. And remember y'all said, look, I'm going to let y'all alone, and I'm going to see what y'all end. I'm going to see what y'all end going to be. I'm going to see what your end going to be. Don't listen. gonna tell you, man, I hear Hebrews all the time. All they do is pump y'all up, pump y'all up, pump y'all up, pump y'all up. Like y'all suck. We ain't nothing. We is not nothing but to be service unto y'all. That mess about being Hebrew and all this stuff, man, if I was y'all, I would get too caught up in talking about I'm a Hebrew, get too caught up in that. What you need to get caught up in, I serve y'all. I'm a servant of y'all. I'm a servant of the Most High. How you all get messed up is, before y'all say y'all serving y'all, you say you're Hebrew. That's just like the Christian church. I'm going to show y'all something. Hey, you know what I'm saying? Hey, what you serve? Oh, I'm Roman Catholic. Oh, man, you know what I'm saying? We don't wait out where you serve, where you work, who you worship. Oh, you can ask them who they work. They'll say, oh, no, I'm holiness. I'm Pentecostal. See, they serving the bylaws of being a Pentecostal before they serving y'all. Y'all don't get that. Hebrews doing this thing, oh, I'm a Hebrew. No, man, listen to me. I'm dealing with spirit. I am a servant to the Most High Yah. When y'all sees me in realm, form, I do not appear before y'all as male or female. In spirit, the spirit of a man, he has masculinity and he has femininity also in the spirit. Y'all ain't gonna never catch this. Because when you return back to Yah, you return back to the yin and yang. I say yin and yang. You return back to the male and the female. You don't have a gender. You don't have a gender. The angels don't have genders. Like they done named Michael. Oh, because the only reason they named him Michael because he's supposed to be like some type of warrior. Gabriel. He's strong, strength, power. You know what I'm saying? So then you start trying to find angels that got feminine names. That's where y'all start messing up. That's where y'all start messing up. Because that's where learning the Hebrew language you begin to understand. Well, okay, I see now. Some words are feminine, some words are masculine. You know, Hebrew words have some words, the root is feminine, the root is masculine. You understand me? That's all you dealing with. Man, our minds is created for division. Once you say male and female, you already done made division. You know what I like to say? I like to say mankind. Because mankind is male and female. I'm glad I can learn from my wife. I don't care what nobody say. I don't want to be married to a woman I can't learn from. I don't want to be married to nobody that I can't learn from. I don't want that. And then if you're married to a woman you can learn from, then why can't she speak? Why can't she talk? Why can't she teach? You know, like I told my wife, I told this morning, look here, can't nobody shut my wife up from teaching. Oh, my wife gonna teach, my wife gonna speak. I don't care what none of y'all say. I don't care what now one of y'all say. Keep y'all wives like y'all keep them. You understand me? And that way, y'all don't even know the half of what y'all doing. Y'all don't even know the half of what y'all doing. You know what I'm saying? Let me tell y'all something. If you the man you say you is, because I have to challenge myself too. If I'm the man I claim I'm to be, then I have to be able to deal with my wife's emotions. If I'm honest, one head, if I'm honest, right? You know, if I'm head, then I got to be able to deal with my wife's emotions. If I'm head, if I'm all the olive meal, because I'm not an alpha male, I'm not Greek. If I'm all the olive meal that I say I am, and I think I am to be, then why can't I deal with the woman of Yah? She is truly the woman of Yah. I know she's the woman of Yah. So why can't I deal with the woman of Yah? If my head, I got so many head, I got edges. This what I'm saying. I mean, that's why when we begin to reformulate and come back together, a lot of this stuff gonna straighten his own stuff out. Tara gonna straighten his own stuff out. And y'all gonna need them women. Y'all gonna need them women. Y'all gonna need to ask them women. Y'all need to ask your wife something. Yeah, you gonna need to ask for something. Yeah, I bet you is gonna get you. Yeah, you gonna need to ask for something. You gonna get tired of failing without her. You gonna want to bring her in. If you fail too many times, you surely gonna want to. Y'all ever know when a man can't get nothing right, then he'll start asking. He'll start asking for your opinion in. Cause if it go wrong, he want to blame you. See, I should never listen to you. Man, you was failing before you asked me anything. Come on, listen to the book. Come on, listen to the book. We almost out of here. Come on, let's turn to the book of Numbers. Because I want to show us complete unity. Complete unity. Numbers 32. Numbers 32. Numbers 32. And we're going to pick it up at verse 6. Numbers 32 and verse 6. Verse 30, chapter 32, verse 6. Watch this, listen to the book. And Moses said unto the children of Gad. Listen. I'm finna bring y'all from Moses, and I'm finna bring y'all from Moses to your city right now. I'm finna bring you to your city where the highest crime rate is, where the most drugs, prostitution, where the murder. I'm finna bring y'all right there with this word. I'm not the word is. Like I tell my son, look, I'm not right, the word is. I'm just regurgitating what the word says. I'm not telling you nothing. I'm just saying the word. I'm not right. The situation corrects itself. Once you use the word of Yah, any situation, it begins to correct itself. Because the word of Yah is a beacon. It's a GPS system per se. The word of Yah is able to straighten what's cropped and what's perverted. So when I engraft the word into a situation, the word is what begins to show demonstration power. And in the demonstration power of the word, it begins to straighten out what's cropped and what's perverted. If a person is willing and obedient to listen to the voice of Yah and put down their own motives and their own intentions. Listen to the book. And Moses said unto the children of Gad and to the children of Reuben, shall your brethren go to war, and shall you sit here? Question. See, this is complete unity. This is why the entitlement that my wife gave me the entitlement, which was community. What is community? Community restoration. My wife gave me that title. I'm bad with titles, so my wife, she gave me that. She helped me. Okay, my wife helped me, Hebrew. And wherefore discourage ye the heart of the children of Israel from going over into the land which Yah hath given them. Thus did your fathers when I sent them to Kadesh Barnea to see the land. For when they went up unto the valley of Eshcol and saw the land, they discouraged the heart of the children of Israel that they should not go into the land which Yahweh had given them. And Yahweh's anger was kindled at the same time, and he sware, saying, surely none of the men that came out of Egypt from 20 years old and over shall see the land which I swear unto Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, because they have not wholly followed me. I want y'all to get this here. I want y'all to get this. Stay with me. Except Caleb, the son of Jophannah, the PH, yeah, Jophannah, and Kenazite, and Joshua the son of Nun, for they have wholly followed Yahweh. And Yahweh's anger was kindled against Israel, and he made them wander in the wilderness 40 years. Now look why he made them wander for 40 years. Until all the generation that had done evil in the sight of Yahweh was consumed. Everybody that's in Israel that's participating in evil, they are going to have to revert. They are going to have to be rehabbed, or they shall be consumed. And consumed means they will not be allowed to dwell in the reformations of our communities in this land. You got to begin to purge out and to drive out what we have in the land, which is the offense unto Yahweh. They are causing, listen, you know why most of these dudes got guns? To protect their dope and their dope money. And you got a gun because people trying to harm you to buy their dope. Break it in your house to buy their dope. To go to the club. Y'all we not getting, listen, I'm trying to get to the root. We're not dealing with the root, with the problem. I don't like the word the problem. We're not dealing with the obstacle. We don't have no problems. We don't have no problems in Israel because we have the Torah, and Torah is solution to all things. Listen to the book. Listen to the book. Well, first I left off on 13. And Yahweh's anger was kindled against Israel, and he made them wander in the wilderness 40 years. Verse 14. And behold, ye are risen up in your father's stead. Oh, that ain't good. An increase of sinful men, because they came up in the stead of their fathers to augment yet the fierce anger of Yah towards Israel. For if you turn away from after him, he will yet again lead them in the wilderness, and you shall destroy all his people. For if you turn away from after him, he will yet again leave them in the wilderness. We in the wilderness, y'all. We left again in the wilderness. You shall destroy all his people. And they came near unto him and said, we will build sheepfolds here for our cattle and cities for our little ones. Here's why I keep teaching about the little ones. Watch. But we ourselves will go ready on before the children of Israel until we have brought them unto their place. See, we got too many selfish people that only care about their house and not the community. And our little ones shall dwell in the fenced cities because of the inhabitants of the land. When I say, look, we got to take back the land and give it to our children, it's biblical. Yes. That ain't nothing I made up. Right. It's biblical. Listen to the book. For we will not inherit with them on yonder side of the Jordan or forward, because our inheritance is fallen to us on this side of the Jordan eastward. And Moses said unto them, listen to this, if you will do this thing, if you will go on before Yahweh war, and will go all of you, and if you will and will go all of you, armed in unison, people, together over Jordan before y'all, until he have driven out his enemies from before him, and the land be subdued before y'all. Then, see, the land gotta be subdued before. I see people trying to build, they're trying to get people to come together, but you got to do a purge first. I'm gonna read what the book says. This is what the book says. The book says, and the land be subdued before y'all. See, this land gotta be subdued first before y'all. And each individual that calls themselves Hebrew or Israel, this land gotta be purged of all the filth and all the hate. All the stuff money can't buy. That's why I told you I love the things that money can't buy. Honesty, loyalty, love, strength, wisdom, knowledge, vision, heart, mind, body, soul. Can't buy. Can't buy. You can't buy mine. You can't buy mine. This is what the book says. And the land be subdued. I'm going to keep saying it. And the land be subdued. And the land be subdued. Watch this here. What happened next? When the land be subdued, then afterward, see, this is the part people forget. Afterward, you shall return and be guiltless before y'all and before Israel. And this land shall be your possession before y'all. Y'all just told y'all that wherever y'all at in America, it won't be so bad if y'all take back the land. Y'all say, look, if y'all do this thing, I'll give y'all where y'all at, the possession of your land. I'll let y'all possess this thing right where you at in the ghetto. I'll show y'all how to clean this thing up, and I'll show y'all how to make this thing beautiful. I'll show y'all how to make what they call the most grindest part beautiful. You know how I know it can be done? Because the city of Orlando took the worstest part of Orlando, which is called Paramount. They started doing eminent domain. They started taking all the little rat-infested apartments where they had slumlords and where there was drug junkies and where there was stems on the ground and Brillo on the ground and syringes on the ground and condoms on the ground. And the city of Orlando came in and repaved those roads and tore down those houses, and they built the arena for the Orlando Magics. And they began to rebuild all the houses around and uplifted the building. And now you would never know that that was the ghetto. You would never know that that was the hood. Vision, focus, no distractions. So they began to do implementing, and they began to move all the inhabitants out. See, they had sense enough to know we can't build this stadium and let these people stay here. You trying to build Israel, and you're letting these folks that's selling dope, doing dope, that's causing all the stuff now, you're letting them dwell in the midst of you. Y'all can't dwell in that camp. These people took the Bible, and they say the Bible say you got to drive out the inhabitants in the land. So they drove all of the Hebrews that were over there, that were on hard times and bad times. They drove all of them out. They started putting them in different places. But they took back the land. They took back that portion of downtown Orlando. And when you walk through it right now, you would never know how much blood is on the ground, how much blood shed, how much dope is engrafted into the fabric of that physical location. never would know. Never would know. But guess what the Bible says? But if you will not do so, take back the land, behold, you have sinned against Yah. And be sure your sin will find you out. Be sure your sin have found us out, Israel. That's why we got all the murders and the killings. Because the sin have found us out. Sin have found, so we walk around wondering. Everybody's a God now. God, what kind of God you is? You ain't even got a car, a house, a bank account. You ain't got nothing. Well, God don't need that. Well, stop asking me for $1 every time you see me. Stop asking me to feed you every time you see me since you God. Feed yourself. Because I ain't God. See, I don't have a problem with the word God. Cause ain't no name. And the word God holds no significance under me. None whatsoever. You understand what I'm saying? Source of power. Air. So I kick rocks with it. It's not a name. I put a post up this morning. And I Googled. It says, Lord be God. And then it said, when I posted it, it says, well, Yahweh is the name of the God of Moses. So on my post, I said, y'all do know Moses, don't you? Because I'm talking to my Christian brothers and sisters. Because since y'all afraid of the name Yahweh, let me show y'all in the Google. If y'all know Moses, then y'all should know Yahweh. Y'all should know him by name. Okay? Y'all should know Yah by name. That was just a general way of trying to bring them without the way they be. Everybody, they don't want to hear that the way y'all talk to them. Dumb, y'all sneak, y'all just slumber. No, and I ask, would y'all please read this and research it, and listen to the book. This is what the book says. It says, listen, build you cities. For who? What did that say right there, Keisha? What did that say? What did that say, baby? I call them sleeping over there, both of them. For who? Did it say build you a city for your grown self? It say build you a city for your little one. I keep telling y'all that our children is the sign that y'all is looking for. Once our children turn, then he automatically know that now that's generation. Because now once they turn, they can't do nothing but teach their children. And now we're really turning back to y'all. Because it's instilled in our children. Listen to the book. Build you cities for your little ones and folds for your sheep. And do that which have proceeded out of your mouth. He said, don't vow and don't pay. Don't vow under y'all and pay it, and then say to the Malachi that, oh, I was drunk, or oh, I made a mistake. Verse 22 says this. But the land be subdued before y'all. Before y'all, not before you. This is a commandment. It says, then afterward you shall return, y'all want to turn, and be guiltless. You can't go before you do what y'all say do, people. You can't go. You can't go with the blood on your hands. You got to go. You got to go. And when somebody begins to show that they were hiding, sin gonna find them. And when sin finds them, they are either agreed to be rehabilitated or they are excommunicated. Point blank. They are ousted out of the community. Go do whatever you want to do. But you will not be able to dwell and be cancerous. You will not be able to be the cancer that destroys us again. Because after we come together, this next time, ain't no another time, y'all. It's not in the book. It's not written. Y'all keep saying to come back again. There's not another time after this time that we come again. Put that in your pipe and smoke it. So whenever it is what we do, we better make sure we do it with the spirit of excellence. Because we serve the excellency. So how much more shall we work on us? So tell your neighbor, have you heard the news? The good news. It came down from the top that we finna start purging out all the drugs and all the prostitution. We're gonna start purging out. Yes, we finna start purging out all the drugs and all the prostitution. Make that go viral, y'all. You wanna make something go viral? Bump Gucci. I don't care about Gucci, boycott Gucci. You can't buy real Gucci no how, no way. So that was real fraudulent to boycott Gucci. You know. You don't get mad at the ones who can buy it. They ain't a part of this no way. It's only the ones who in the pit, in the gutter, that's a part of it. That's who a part of this, the one that's in the pit, in the gutter. The one that's scratching and surviving. That good time with that good time song. Good time. Hey, ain't me something about it. Good time, yeah. Scratching and surviving. They're all scratching and surviving, but I tell y'all this, if we begin to work together and we begin to stand for something, we'll stop falling for anything. The reason why we're falling for anything is because we're not standing. We're not standing arms locked. We're not standing arms locked, putting aside our differences and moving to the beat of y'all's drum. Not if you're Ephraim, not if you're Yehuda, not if you're Simeon, not if you're whatever. You're not Messianic, you're Messianic. You're Torah observant only, you're Tanakh observant. You're second writings only. Arms locked. But this time, we're not going to have arms locked and eyes wide shut. We're going to have arms locked and we're going to be tapped into the spirit realm. Because we're going to be a nation that prays and a nation that fasts. We're going to be a praying and a fasting nation. And we're going to begin to break every chain, break every yoke, break every stronghold, break every mold mind, break every soul tie through prayer and through fasting, through signs, wonders, miracles, and demonstration mode of Yah. Yah is a demonstrator of his power and his authority. And we have not such move in anything but mouth worship. Mouth worship. I heard old Harry, Rabbi Harry, or Harry Augustine, whatever that name. He said, well, we really are not a people who talk about prophecy. We are the people who are bringing prophecy into fulfillment. This is the white man, the white Jew. He's a Jew, baby, from the land. He said they are talking about prophecy. They are talking about 400 years. But we are actually bringing biblical prophecies into existence. I said, man, if they don't hear these people, what these people saying. Listen to the book, Community Restoration, but we must begin to stop harboring fugitives. We must stop harboring the element of sin. We must stop harboring the element of unrighteousness. It shall be our destruction. We have too much sense. It will be our destruction. And we don't need sense. We need to move in wisdom. We have too much sense, not enough wisdom. The wisdom of Yah, not the sense of carnality and man and the sense of book knowledge. And we don't have the beauty of application. We must begin to apply the wisdom of Yah. Yah is looking for application. And the first thing that must be done, we must root out the sons of Belial. They must go. We thank you for patronizing with us last night, and on today, we thank you. Say Shabbat Shalom. Queen going to close us out. You gonna close us out?
You walk around now?
Oh no, I ain't. Oh, Shabbat Shalom, Shabbat Shalom. We thank you for patronizing. We thank you. We thank you. We thank you. Because you didn't have to.
And this is what Moshe said unto the children of Israel. Yavirka Yahweh Vishmirka. Yair Yahweh Panah. Ileka Vikuneka. Yusuf Yahweh Panah. Ileka Vyesu Lakeshalom. Yisrael Eshani Yahweh Elbani Israel Yimik Averka. May I bless and keep you. May I face shine upon you from the fiercest to you. May I lift up his countenance upon you and grant you peace. And they shall put my name Yahweh upon the children of Israel, and I will bless them. Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom. Shabbat Shalom. Shabbat Shalom. You dedicate your life to Yah. You dedicate your life. To rededicate your life is to make another vow unto Yah. Serve him outside of lip service. Torah Rabbah.